It made its mark on Halo Reach. Now it returns on Halo 4. This is Ninja Warrior of Halo! Hello and welcome to Ninja Warrior of Halo, the show where 100 challengers take on a 4-stage obstacle course on Halo 4 to see if any of them have what it takes to go all the way and achieve ultimate glory and the special prize. I'm your host, Hunter Unit 751. We're currently in the middle of Stage 1. In the last episode we saw the first 15 challengers try, but none of them covered themselves in glory, all failing. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, but if you haven't seen it, why are you watching this? You're a wally, go watch it. Today we'll see the next 15 challengers, and I've just realised you can't see the text at the bottom, but it says I will have some info on the next tournament, Tournament 11, later. But until then, let's continue with Stage 1. First up is Smashing Blouse, another newcomer. How will he fare? Contestant 1 today, contestant 16 overall. He has 90 seconds just like everyone else, starting now to complete all 7 obstacles. First is the quintuple steps, and he's failed on the very first jump. Not made a good impression. Second up is Hughes Boy 360. How will he fare? Just as bad, he also fails the first jump. Next up, third man, is Ninja Warrior 57, who's been on the course once before. How will he do? Will he be a true Ninja Warrior and defeat Stage 1? Quintuple steps. This obstacle caused a lot of problems in the last episode, eliminating a lot of guys. In fact, a lot of them failed the very first jump, and it's already taken out 2 already on the first jump. And Ninja Warrior 57 also fails the first obstacle. Not a true Ninja Warrior. Next up is Shades. How is he going to do? Another newcomer, he's off for 90 seconds. Ooh, and he's using the sprint. This is the way to do it, guys. This is the technique to doing it. Sprint jumping. And he's gotten over the obstacle very nicely. 12 seconds. He's heading up to the rolling ball. This obstacle also caused a lot of trouble in the last episode, eliminating almost everybody who reached it. Gotta roll the ball onto the track. And now it picks up speed. Can he hang on? Oh no, he can't. He's gone. Bye-bye. Next up is Conscious Insane. He's a German. How's he gonna do? He's off for 90 seconds. Another German. We had a German in the first episode. We've got another one in this episode. And he's also doing the sprint jumping. As I say, a combination of sprint jumping and maybe a bit of crouch jumping should get you over this first obstacle quickly and effectively. Now for the rolling ball. Can he do it? He's already done better than the first German who tried this course in the last episode. But can he beat the rolling ball? He's pushing it, that's a good technique, but he's completely forgot to jump. Sprinted right to his death. How disappointing. Next up is Zombie King 98, who I believe competed all the way back in Tournament 5, so a long time ago. Now he's back for his second appearance and he lagged all the way to the quintuple steps. We got a laggy guy. Gonna be pretty hard to follow him to see if he makes it or fails. But he survives the first obstacle, it would seem. Now for the rolling ball. He surely can't do the rolling ball with this much lag. Getting it rolling. Well, he needs to get it onto the track first. He's having trouble pushing it. He's still having trouble. It's taking so long we've had to fast forward 10 seconds. Oh, he's on now. Okay, he's picking up speed. Oh, it's still very unnatural with all the lag, but he's somehow managed to survive. He's now onto the dance bridge. The bridge tilts from side to side if he's not careful, and he only just made it there. He heads onto the jump hang, but he's got absolutely no time left at all. He's not going to beat Stage 1. Can he defeat the jump hang? Hit the trampoline, land on the other side? Which he doesn't do. He's gone at last. Let's have a replay just to see how close he came. And it was not close at all. Bye-bye. Next up is AR Tommy, making his first appearance. How's he gonna do? I believe he's competed on my good friend Elite MKB's Racing League back on Halo Reach. Now he's making his first appearance on this course. Oh, he's undone on the first obstacle. Wait, okay. No, he isn't. More lag, apparently. The lag strikes again. Thought he'd failed, but apparently he's onto the rolling ball. Still all over the place. Come on, Tom, he's shooting it. You can do whatever you like to try and get the ball rolling, just as long as you don't knock it off the track. Or if you fall off, which he's done, bye-bye, he's gone as well. Next up is Your Daddy 43. What a name. How's he gonna do? Imagine getting killed by that guy on matchmaking. Just say you've been killed by your daddy. Aww. Anyway, your daddy's moving not very fast across the quintuple steps. You need to get over this as a decent rhythm if you want to be in with a chance, and he's taken over 20 seconds to do it. Heading onto the rolling ball. Another man reached the rolling ball. Can he beat it? Still having trouble. Yeah, I suppose this would be a good time to remind you guys, like I said, I should have information for you at the end of the episode. Oh, that's unlucky. The ball stopped and he's disqualified for touching the track. Next up is FKN Divine. How's he gonna do? Not very good. He's failed the very first jump. Bye-bye. Next up is Warstorm 1997, contestant number 10 today, and contestant 25 overall, which means we're already a quarter of the way through, guys. So yeah, like I said, I'll have some information on tournament 11, the next tournament, at the end of this episode. So should be able to tell you when it is, what the times are, and then details for the people who haven't been on it before on how they can compete, on how they can get in. Warstorm 1997 has also reached the rolling ball. Oh, he's pushed it, but he's fallen on. Ah, he's touched the track as well. He's disqualified. He looked determined, but it was to no avail. He's going to get shot. He's trying to hide behind the ball. That wasn't going to work. I was going to shoot you all the time. Next up is SWAT Fragtail. 25 guys have failed already. No one's beaten stage 1. Can contestant 26 do better than the rest of them and go all the way to the end? Eyeing up the 4th step, which he's got right, and he is over. But fast forwarding onto the rolling ball shows that it's to no avail. He also touches the track. He's also out, disqualified, and he's also been shot. Next up is Pure Butt Crust. What a name. Making his first appearance. He's actually the cousin of All-Star Drago is Sick. Drago, of course, as I say, an All-Star, one of the best competitors on this course. This is his cousin. Oh, he's having a bit of lag, but he's over the quintuple steps. We had a lot of laggy performances today. Not sure if there was bad connection when we were filming these runs. But anyway, yes. Can he show that the jumping skills run in the family as they have done with Drago? He's nicely over the rolling ball. Second man over it today. Now for the dance bridge, which he skips altogether. Very nice. And he's up on time at the moment. He heads onto the jump hang. Can he do it? Yes, he can. He's landed it. First person to land it. He's climbing over the top. The first person to defeat the jump hang in Halo 4. He's now onto the warped wall. It's been tweaked for Halo 4. It's now actually properly warped. You've got to sprint and time your jump just right to vault over the top, which Pure Butt Crust is not managing to do at the moment. Third time's the charm is not the charm. Fourth time is the charm. He's onto the Tarzan slide, another new obstacle. Simple enough, got to slide down the chutes to get onto the final steps, but time is against him. He's under 10 seconds. The klaxon's sounding. He's not going to make it in time. It's a valiant effort, and he slipped off anyway. He's gone just as the klaxon stops. It was a valiant effort as he overcame all of the obstacles, the first few obstacles, with complete ease, no trouble at all. But the warped wall cost him time, too much time, and ultimately he would have failed anyway, even if he hadn't slipped off. Let's pause to look at today's Spartan Wipeout. In the first episode we saw a lot of people fail the very first obstacle, the quintuple steps. Today, more people have been successful and beaten the obstacle, only to be undone by the rolling ball. This man, conscious insane, gains the honour, or rather the dishonour, of today's Spartan wipeout. He pushed the ball but then mistakenly forgot to jump and sprinted, or rather dived, straight into the waters. 3 men left to go. Next up is Visioned Coder 87, who actually competed in the very first Halo Reach tournament. Now he's back for the first Halo 4 tournament, and it's not gone well for him. He's failed the first jump. Next up is the man formerly known as Spar7an, I believe. He's now called a Spar7an Army. He's a regular on this course. I believe this is his 6th appearance overall, which makes him the most experienced competitor so far. He should have no trouble with the quintuple steps. He runs his own Ninja Warrior obstacle course on his channel Noble Spartan Films. I'll try to put a link in the description. Ooh, only just made it, I almost spoke too soon. But I'll put a link in the description to go to his channel and check out his shows. The rolling ball is not so easy for him. He hasn't beaten it for over a year now. I think it was 7 tournaments ago, I believe. Ooh, but he's done it today. Nicely done. Now for the dance bridge. He's over that as well. And he's also got time in hand at the moment. Onto the jump hang, he's going for it. Oh, but it costs him, he mishits the trampoline. Bye-bye, Spartan. Till next time. Last up is Spiteful, the pro shooter. Another regular, I believe this is his 5th appearance overall. As I say, yes, he's a pro shooter, pro marksman from Halo Reach, and he's established himself as a marksman on Halo 4 as well, and a strong competitor on this course. Although last time round in the final Halo Reach tournament he failed this obstacle, the rolling ball. But he's not going to fail it today, he's over. Now he's onto the dance bridge, runs right across it. Oh, he's well up on time at the moment. He's only reached the jump hang once before. Ooh, oh, he lands at the very bottom, but he hangs on just about. And now he's climbing over the top. Slight stumble, but he survives and is still up on time. He's never got past the warped wall before. But he gets over it in one go today. Now he's onto the Tarzan slide. Come on, Spiteful. He's heading onto the final steps with 30 seconds to reach the top. Spiteful, he's never beaten stage 1 before, but today is Spiteful's day as he reaches the finish line with 20 seconds in hand. Spiteful proves that the new stage 1 on Halo 4 can be beaten, and it's also his first ever stage 1 victory on this course. Well done to him. Replays will show the highlights of his run. He looked in complete control, a man exuding confidence all the way through. He only had one real slip up when he almost undershot the jump hang, landing at the very bottom, but he hung on and survived, and got back on track. Fast all the way through to make sure he had plenty of time at the end, but he didn't need the time in the end as he crossed the finish line with plenty of time to spare, and proved that these obstacles were no match for him today. So that means Spiteful is through to stage 2, first man through, and he surely won't be the last as there are still 70 challengers waiting to take on stage 1. But let's forget all about that now, guys, because it is time for the Tournament 11 release dates for the next tournament. I know you guys are excited. It will start next Saturday, that's the 16th, and continue through to the Sunday the 24th of February. The times, same as usual, 7 to 10 PM UK time, which is 11 AM to 2 PM Pacific, and 2 to 5 PM Eastern. Now this tournament will probably have to be first come first serve, guys, so if you want to compete, make sure you're online on one of the 9 days so you can compete. The first 3 stages are available to download on my file share so you can practice. For the people who aren't on my friends list but want to compete, which should be a lot of you, send a friend request to my gamertag HunterUnit751 on the day so you can then join the game and do a run. And I think that's everything, guys, so we'll see you on the Saturday for the start of the next tournament, and join us next time for more competitors. Today's episode is dedicated to Ollie, Jack, Alex and Brad. Last week's was Joe, Annie, Kieran and Chris, which I forgot to say. Until next time guys, goodbye.